Hi guys, welcome to today's announcements. I know that we basically have a week and a half, 2.5 weeks technically, but really a week and a half of stuff that we're going to be doing. So I want to talk to you real quick about kind of the plan and what you guys are going to be doing. Now tomorrow we have a Zoom meeting, and that Zoom meeting is going to lay out a couple more things. So please, if you can, try to come to it because I wanted to make sure that everybody has an idea of what's happening, what's going on in the next couple of days. Okay, so let me go down to where we are. Zoom meeting tomorrow, you're going to have a Unit 5 test, and this Unit 5 test is going to cover the Civil Rights era, the Vietnam War, the idea of all the movements that we've had, and then of course the crisis presidents. Okay, and so it's big, right? But you have the access to use your notes and any videos, internet, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so just try to do it. Try to put in the test. It's going to open up tomorrow, and just do it. Okay, it's going to be given a grade because I want you to see what you got, and then it's also going to be given a collected as well. But it's going to say a grade in there just because it's easy to see what you made, how many you missed, and that kind of stuff. Again, don't just try to go through it. Definitely guess on the things that you don't know, but look it up. Go ahead and look it up. That's the whole idea, is that you're learning something from this time period. Okay, I will give you tomorrow a link that will be just one link that will have all the videos, all the presentations, all the notes, so you have it all accessed in one area. Okay, that way hopefully it will help a little bit being able to see the information. It'll be a Google document, and it'll have all that stuff on there. So hopefully that will help. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, call me, text me, that whole 9 yards. I've given you the number there. I'm working on your grading of the stuff. Several of you are turning in the civil rights stuff, the movements that matter. Great, keep going. The whole idea of this is the end of this week, or Thursday, tomorrow, we've got the Unit 5. Starting on Friday, you'll have the Unit 6. Now that Unit 6 is just the last little bit here, and that will be basically a week, okay? And you'll have just one assignment with that, and that will actually technically two, because you'll have a test with it, and then you'll have an assignment, and I'll give that to you on Friday that you'll have access to. And I guess technically three, because you're going to have a board work as well, but that it's really not hard, and it's a very quick way. So that last week, the week that would technically be our final exam week, I'm going to actually give you a final test. Right, and you're going to have the option, the ability to see how you do. That's the whole idea, is that can you take a final exam and see how you would do it? It's going to be collected, but that's what I'm going to give it, and I'm going to give it out on that Friday of the last week, or next week, and then I'm going to ask that you turn everything in by the 14th. May 14th is the last day that we'll turn in stuff. That's actually technically the time when you'll need to turn in your iPads. I guess they're going to make an announcement about that, but I'm giving you a heads up about that right now, that you'll turn in your iPads on the 14th, and we'll go from there. Okay, and so that's what we've got, at least in my class. All right, whatever the other teachers have, please make sure you're doing their work as well. But that's what you got from me. You've got a 3 more assignments technically for Unit 6, and that's one of those is a test, so you're just taking a test for me, and then you'll have the final, and I'll give you the final just because I want you to have at least something that shows you, what did you learn from the semester. Hopefully you learned something, okay? I've posted 3 videos with the lessons for crisis presidents. So you can see here, the first one deals with JFK, the second one deals with LBJ, and the third one deals with 3 presidents, Nixon, Ford, and Carter. And I mean, basically 20 years of presidents and what they went through, and the struggles that America went through, and all that kind of stuff. So I've given you the notes there, and then of course the announcements or the assignments that are there as well. So hopefully that helps you with the stuff that we've got. And take a second to watch some of the video. You know, skip through it, whatever you can. But that's the goal, guys. And you will have one final blog as well. All right, that will be a final blog, and that will be something that I'll open up next week. I'm not going to do a weekly blog because I understand many of you are like, it's the same thing over and over. I get it. Okay. But so you will have a final blog kind of as a reflection of the semester. And this is really a great opportunity for you to go, hey, my 2020, 1920, or 2019, 2020 school year sucked. It was crazy. It had this, and this is how I felt, and this is the experience. And remember, we've talked about this before. You are now the primary source of history. All right, you experience 2020 and the coronavirus. You experience what it felt like to be quarantined. You experience the pandemic. 20, 50 years from now, when people read about this, they might, your kids, your grandkids, they're going to read about how Uncle Jimmy and Grandpa Joe, or Grandma Susie experienced this pandemic, and what they did and how they handled it. And so this is something to keep in mind. All right, you are living history, literally living the history that people are going to be talking about in 20, 50 years. Okay, so that's just something to consider. But if you have any questions, make sure you email me, call me, text me, whatever you need to do. I'll be happy to try to work with you. And if you have any issues with technology, make sure you do that. Again, tomorrow's Zoom meeting. I'd love to see as many of you as you can. I'd love to see some of you that maybe haven't gotten on for a while. I want to touch base with you. So take care, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.